Yes?
We've located him, sir. The search of his apartment was interrupted.
The disc can be located later. First, we must rid ourselves of the leak before his fear overcomes his greed.
Open the door. I don't know what's going on, Dr. Craig. Sparks hasn't said 5 words since he got here, and now he wants to talk to you.
We have a history.
Well, you don't have to do this. But he said he'd only talk to you in his cell. It's highly irregular.
But worth it. Maybe he's ready to tell us where the bodies are.
Well, I hope so, Doctor. I want to give these poor families some closure.
I ain't saying a word till it's just you and me, Doc.
I'll call you if I need you. Carlisle says you have something for me.
That's what I told him, but I ain't here to do all the talking.
Then what is it that you want?
Been doing a lot of reading since I've been here, Doc. Read all your books twice. Says you used to be a child psychologist before you started helping the police. I want to know, what went through your mind when you saw what I'd done? You loving to help children so much.
Haven't really given it much thought.
How are you and that cop getting along?
I want you to stay here.
No! Get out!
You never should have been there when that cop found me.
I need to get sick, Dr. Craig! I told you to stay outside!
Two people share a moment like that, it changes them forever.
You don't want to see this!
That's old news, Billy. I have a life to get back to.
I know you and the cops were looking for me, but you were just a little too late. It hurts when you can't protect the innocent, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, Billy. But all that pain's gonna go away when they strap your ass to the electric chair.
I got a plan, you hear me? I'm getting out of here and I'm coming for you. You're gonna wish you were dead 1,000 times.
No, I will call tonight with the location. You just make sure that your man has the money, or I go right to the feds. You got it?
Now, Rachel, you be a good girl when we get there. We need to get back home. Come on, Rachel, I'm in a hurry.
I want to stay here.
All right, but keep the doors locked. Don't get out for anything. I'll be back in a few minutes, huh?
Let's be friends. Ooh, kitty.
Mr. Asner.
Yeah, who are you?
Eric sent me.
I don't know how you found me, but I just told Eric that I would choose a public place for the exchange. I don't even have it with me, and I can see that you don't have... Oh my God.
Dang it.
Caucasian male, mid-30s. There's a blunt trauma to the head that indicates cause of death. Also a small wound on the left wrist. He's found lying face down. Blood loss indicates severe cranial damage.
What have you got for me?
Take a look at the wound on his wrist. Must have had a pretty nice watch. We believe the murder weapon is a lead pipe we found near the body. It's at the lab for analysis. Hey, don't you know her?
Yeah. From another lifetime.
Lieutenant Seaver called and said that I was needed here.
There's a little girl who witnessed the murder. I got some basic information out of her, then she froze up. Poor girl's in shock. Her name is Rachel Pressman. She's 9 years old, foster child. Her guardian's back there in the cruiser with her. Her name's Kate.
I'll go talk to her.
Listen, if this is awkward for you, I can talk to the lieutenant and see if...
It's my job, Steve. It's not about you. Hi, Kate. I'm Dr. Juliet Craig. I'm the psychologist working with the police. Hi, Rachel. I just came by to see if you were all right. What's your doll's name?
It's been a long day, Dr. Craig. Is it okay if I take her home now?
Yeah. Sure, I'll just tell the detective.
He's nice.
Yes, he is. And I don't think he'll mind if you want to go home. Is it okay if I go with you? I'd like to ask Rachel a few questions.
Sure, as long as you don't upset Rachel.
Of course.
Thank you, Doctor. Sure. I'll see you downtown.
Let's go.
I want to go home.
Well, you know what's best. Just give me that statement as soon as you can.
Hey, Banks.
Found a wallet back in the alley.
You get good prints?
Yeah.
Peter Asner, CPA from Washington, D.C.
Comes to town, gets conked on the head for his wallet and his nice, expensive watch.
Maybe his car, too. Just to make sure, check with DMV, which one of these cars belong to him. Get it over to impound.
Sir.
Yes?
Are you free to speak?
Of course. Do you have news?
It's taken care of.
He'll be eager to hear the news.
I can't wait to see you. Make sure we have some time to ourselves.
I know. Get back here as soon as possible. We'll have a few hours before he knows you're here.
Would you like a cup of coffee, Dr. Craig?
Yeah, I would, thank you. Oh. She seems nice.
She's better than most, I guess.
So you've been in a lot of foster homes?
Not as many as Sydney Buckner. She's been in 12 temporary situations. I've only been in 7.
Temporary situations?
That's what Mr. Collins at the foster home calls it when we don't stay very long. He says we're good children. We wouldn't be in temporary situations.
Rachel, why don't you go upstairs and get cleaned up, huh? I need to talk to Dr. Craig alone. Please?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm worried about Rachel, Dr. Craig. She was shaking like a leaf earlier. She wouldn't say a word. Now she's acting like nothing happened.
Well, it's not an abnormal reaction. She's just trying to cope with what she saw.
I want what's best for her, you know. You think you can help her?
I have a lot of experience with troubled kids.
I know that the police need for her to identify a murderer. I just want to make sure that she's prepared.
I'll do the best I can, Kate.
The first time I saw Rachel at the school where I teach, I knew she had discipline problems. That's only because people weren't paying attention to her.
When did you decide to adopt her?
I knew almost immediately. My husband Frank needed a little more persuading, though. Now all we have to do is complete the paperwork and Rachel's ours.
Congratulations.
She doesn't believe that we want her, though. And now this. I just don't want her to hurt anymore.
I understand.
The senator's willing to listen. After his upcoming campaign, of course. That's quite generous. I'll be sure to pass along your request to the senator. Special interest groups. What will we do without them? You have good news for me.
The leak in Kansas City has been eliminated.
Excellent. You know, I may have a new assignment for him somewhere overseas. Is he returning tonight?
Yes, sir. I have him on your schedule for 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Very good.
Sir, what about the disc?
I'm taking care of that now.
I'd just like to know what the hell I'm doing here. I've been asking questions, no one's answering me.
What's going on in here?
It's like you caught a break, detective. Someone, and I found that
Nobody
watch in
is
the
talking to
garbage.
you. We found his
Just
watch
tell him
and
that.
some coveralls covered with blood. They're down in
Some water and
forensics.
something to eat. I've been promised that an hour ago.
You want some help with this guy?
Just something to eat. Hey, where are you going? Who are you?
What's your name?
Vincent.
Well, Vincent, I've got a dead guy in a parking garage. And if any of the blood on those coveralls or that watch is a match, you're in a lot of trouble, you understand?
I didn't do anything. I wouldn't hurt anybody. I was just rooting through the trash there.
And you just happened to find a nice, expensive watch, is that right?
I was gonna wear it a while until I needed the money. Then I was gonna hock it. You're not gonna hit me, are you?
Why not hock it right away? Is there something else you took?
Well, a wallet. It had some cash in it.
So your fingerprints are all over this wallet too, right? Why'd you kill him? Was it worth it? Caving his skull in for some money and a watch? Was it?
I didn't hurt nobody.
You listen to me. Apart from physical evidence, I got an eyewitness. This witness puts a lead pipe in your hand. This is coming down hard. But you come clean right now, with me. And I can lighten things up, okay?
I didn't do it. Nobody can say I did.
You think about it.
I don't have to think about it. I didn't do it.
The bad man I saw today. Is he gonna hurt me?
No. No, he doesn't even know you exist. And when you tell the police what he looked like, they'll be able to arrest him and put him in jail for a long time.
I felt bad for the man who was killed.
Yeah.
Frank, this is Dr. Craig. She's here to help Rachel.
Nice to meet you.
We're just getting to know each other.
Would you like to stay for dinner?
Oh, I'd like to, but actually I have some work I gotta get finished today. I'll be back tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Maybe if it's okay with Kate and Frank, you can come to my house and swim in my pool.
You have a swimming pool?
Mm-hmm, and I can stay underwater for 2 whole minutes.
Wow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I appreciate your coming out.
Yeah.
Is she gonna be all right?
Well, tonight's gonna be rough, I'm afraid.
What can I do?
Just be there for her. Look, here's my home number. Call me anytime you need to. Hold on one second. Dr. Julia Craig?
How's it going?
I'm sorry I didn't bring her down tonight. I just didn't feel she was ready.
That's all right. Maybe, maybe a night of rest will do her good. Listen, we have a suspect in custody. Can Rachel come in tomorrow and look at a lineup?
It's the detective on the case. He's got a suspect. He'd like Rachel to come down tomorrow morning for a lineup.
Sure. Whatever it takes to end this thing, let her get on with her life.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Okay, good. Thanks. What did you see, little lady? Kathy? Hi.
Ooh, and on time,
Hey,
too.
hey. How you doing?
Hi, sorry we're late.
It's okay. How'd you sleep, huh?
Fine.
Tell him the truth, Rachel. She tossed and turned all night. I checked on her twice. She didn't go to sleep till after 3.
Well, this is all gonna be over with real soon, okay? Let's go. Come on. We're in the back room, right back there. Rachel, a bunch of men are gonna come into that room, but I don't want you to worry. Because you can see them, but they can't see you. This is a special glass. It's like a mirror on the other side. Okay? Send them in.
All right, honey?
to the right. Turn to the left. Straight ahead.
I don't see him.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You don't have to be afraid. I told you they cannot see you.
I know.
Send him out. Let's go. Listen, I'm back to square one on this. See if she was okay looking at some mugshots, would you?
Yeah. Rachel, would you mind staying a little bit longer and looking at some pictures?
Do you have a picture of the man in the garage?
Well, I certainly hope so. And if I do, you let me know, okay?
As long as he doesn't know I'm the one who told on him.
Absolutely not. No way.
I know this is difficult and scary, but you gotta be strong. I know you can.
How'd the lineup go?
Not good. I ran a check on this victim. Top-notch CPA from Washington, D.C. Quit his job about a month ago. Completely disappeared. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Well, I might have some help for you on that. FBI from Washington. Came here to look into the Asner murder.
I'll take all the help I can get, Lieutenant.
And you'll provide some as well. Got it?
Got it.
Special Agent Nicholas Preston. This is Detective Steve Banks.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I've heard some good things about you, Banks. I hope we can work together on this.
Oh, well, me too. What do you have?
Well, I can't tell you everything. Suffice it to say, Peter Asner was under surveillance in Washington. He skipped our tail and disappeared.
Until yesterday.
Correct. He was supposed to meet me in front of the Lincoln Memorial 4 weeks ago with some information. And I'm here to find out if that information is still available.
Well, while you're at it, maybe you could help me figure out who killed him.
Well, you said this was a mugging and you had a suspect.
We didn't get a positive ID.
Ah.
Well, why don't you come back here after lunch, Agent Preston? Autopsy report will be in later. You can set up over at Banks's desk. Work on this together.
I was actually more interested in checking out Asner's car in his apartment.
You're hoping to find some clue for your Washington case.
Well, maybe it'll turn out that we're working to the same end after all, Detective. Gentlemen?
He's only down here to cover his butt, Lieutenant.
I don't care if the FBI helps or not, Steve. You get the murderer off the street.
That's what I intend to do, sir. How you doing, Rachel?
I didn't recognize anybody.
Nobody even close?
It's been a long day for her. Can I take her home now?
Sure. You did a good job.
That's sweet.
I wasn't expecting to be meeting with you in person.
I wanted to convey the gravity of our situation, Joseph. That can't be done through intermediaries. I was planning on giving you a nice new assignment, somewhere out of the country.
Oh, you're concerned my passport is out of date?
I'm concerned about some information I received from Kansas City. It seems that you've not yet done your job there.
If you're talking about that disc, I was told not to let it get into the way of my primary assignment.
Yes, I remember my own instructions. I also remember telling you to make sure that there weren't any witnesses.
I waited for him in the garage where he parked his car. We were alone. There were no witnesses.
Thank you.
The young girl in the photograph is Rachel Pressman.
Impossible.
She saw you kill Asner.
I waited for just the right moment. No one was there.
My sources are seldom wrong, Joseph. I'm told she's already gone to the police in an attempt to identify you.
There are no photos of me, no fingerprints to ID.
Asner was a tax-paying citizen. Now, if that girl is capable of giving a description to the sketch artist, then we're all vulnerable. Do you understand that? Now, that chain has to be broken somewhere, Joseph. The longer she stays alive, the more dangerous she becomes.
Mala Holka.
English!
She's just a little girl.
It's either her or you. Now you decide.
It's never you, is it?
When you get to the Kansas City airport, you'll be advised in the usual fashion.
She was under the car.
Vanguard Flight 721 to Kansas City, now boarding.
How was your lunch?
I had some catching up to do.
Contents of Asner's car. Maps are unmarked. Cassette tapes, nothing on them.
Well, what else have you got?
Got an address for his apartment. Want to check it out with me?
I've already had his D.C. apartment checked, but maybe we'll get lucky here, huh?
Maybe. Take it Mr. Asner didn't have any visitors?
He kept to himself, paid his rent every week, and didn't make any noise. He was the perfect tenant.
What the hell? Stay right here. Who else has been here besides Peter Asner?
Nobody, I swear. Asner took off a couple of days ago. Nobody's been around since.
Thank you, sir. Very helpful, thank you.
This is looking less and less like some random mugging.
Yeah.
I'll call you later.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna check on the little girl.
It's my mom.
You can't just send her back, Frank. Not now. She needs us.
I don't want to send her back, Kate, but damn it. She's gonna need therapy.
But Dr. Craig won't charge us. She works for the police.
That's well and good for now. But what about later?
Frank, will you please stop this? She might hear you.
She can't hear us, Kate. She's asleep. Look, I didn't want to adopt her in the first place. You're the one that wanted a child.
No, not just a child, Frank. I want Rachel.
Yeah, I know you do, Kate. But Rachel's gonna need therapy for years after this. You know it.
No, I don't.
We can't afford it. And as soon as the cops catch their killer, they won't be giving us any help.
Frank, please.
Can I come in?
What are you doing here?
I'm gonna go out and check on Rachel.
Oh, so you need her address?
No, I have her address. I just, I wanted you to come along.
Why are you checking on her?
Well, I gotta look at Asner's apartment, and it's been ransacked. This whole thing is just starting to feel not right.
All right, I'll get my keys.
Cool.
The line's dead. Can you call for some backup?
We're out of my jurisdiction. It's just us.
Drop the knife.
Frank? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Put the phone down. It doesn't work.
Who are you?
Where's the girl?
I don't know. I thought you was in her room.
Pick it up.
I'm worried about her.
Why? Because she's a witness? Or a scared little girl who needs a friend?
Julia, please don't do this.
Kate? Rachel? Julia,
Steve!
What?
Kate are dead. I didn't see Rachel.
Rachel?
Rachel!
Rachel!
Let's get some more men searching down by the creek. Hey, where's Simmons with those dogs? We got a missing girl here. So, Detective Banks, what brings you all the way out here in the middle of the night?
But we were checking up on the foster child. She's the only witness I have in a murder case back in the city.
Do you think this has something to do with your case? You know, in my opinion, this looks like a domestic dispute.
Things aren't always as they seem, Sheriff.
Well, I'm sure you've seen your share of domestic disputes. My guess is that child went running off somewhere when things started getting nasty around here.
We've got to find Rachel.
Yeah, we will, ma'am. We're looking for her. We've got several men out looking for her now. It's getting late, isn't it? I think we got this pretty much under control, so why don't the two of you run on home, and when we get a line on Rachel, is it? We'll give you a call. None of those are our footprints, are they?
Are you kidding me?
There's nothing we can do. You gotta trust them. They know the area. We don't know this area.
We're gonna go find her.
They'll find her. I'm sure she's all right. I know she's all right. They'll find her.
This is Baker 12. We're south of the Sanders home. Still no sign of the girl.
Can't believe all this is happening.
Julia.
I just don't understand.
Julia. It's gonna be all right. All right, now you come up nice and slow and show yourself.
Let's be friends.
Oh, I'm so worried. How did you get here?
I rode my bike. You said it was forever I ever needed you.
You're so smart.
How'd you get up here?
Your trees are easy to climb.
You are something else.
Yes.
Is it done? This is not good.
There was a complication. Some things take time.
There was a complication. He wasn't specific.
I don't care. If you can't handle the job, then perhaps Josef has become a liability.
Shall we terminate the operation?
Not yet. He may yet prove useful.
I want you to stay out here, okay?
Go! Get down! Get down there! Get down! Get down! Come on! Dr. Craig! I gave you 7 days for Dr. Craig! I told you to stay outside! I'm waiting for you, Dr. Craig! Dr. Craig, look at me! Look at me!
pussy! Julia, don't go!
Told you I was coming to get you, Doc. And I'm doing you a favor. You're not gonna live to see what I do to the little girl.
You awake?
I am now. You okay?
Yeah? No? Just all this is reminding me of the...
No, don't, Julia. You can't let him inside your head. You gotta let that go.
You don't get it.
I don't get what?
I needed you after Rebecca was killed and you just shut me out.
I felt like you shut me out. Like you blame me for what happened. I tend to agree with you. I'm sorry, Julia. I really am.
Go check on Rachel.
She's just fine. I won't let anything happen to either one of you. We haven't told her about her foster parents yet. Julia's talking to the caseworker, see if Rachel can stay with her.
That little girl has enough on her mind right now. Just get the sketch and send her home with Dr. Craig.
I agree.
You were the first on the Sanders murder scene, Steve. Why was that?
I just had a bad feeling about it.
The violence at the Sanders home might be connected to the Asner murder?
Rachel Pressman is the only common link.
Well, the sheriff's department out there is refusing our offer for help. But if you have any way to link the crime, Steve, I'll make the call.
In the meantime, I'm gonna put an officer on Julia's house, just to keep an eye on her and the little girl. I'm not gonna take any chances. I heard about her foster parents. Is she okay? She doesn't even know. What do you mean? She wasn't there? No, thank God. Anything over at Asner's apartment?
It's just a mess. I've got some of my KC people checking on phone records, but that's about it.
You know, when I was a kid, I think the worst thing that happened to me was my dog got hit by a car.
9 years old. Her childhood's already over.
Yeah, well, I can't change what happened. All I can do is keep her safe now.
Are you gonna help Steve find the bad man?
Yes, I am. I want to tell you something. Me and Steve on the case, that old bad man doesn't stand a chance.
I've just received some disturbing news. The police in Kansas City are distributing this.
Not an exact likeness, but close enough. This is what happens when one allows loose ends to dangle for too long. Get him out of there.
He's turned off his cell phone.
Believe me.
Of course.
I thought I'd find you here. Just searching for something I might have missed. There's only one person that can tell you what happened here, Detective. But she's scared. And I don't blame her.
I've got her under guard at Julia's house.
Well, if she knows she's safe, maybe you can get her to open up.
Maybe.
They're done. Ooh, these look good. You're gonna like these.
This is great, but I think I should call home and let them know I'm here.
Well, it's real considerate of you, Rachel, but there's something I gotta tell you.
Charlie 7, please respond.
Charlie 7.
Be advised, Detective Banks will be arriving by 9 p.m.
10-4. Damn. 2 hours late. My wife's gonna kill me.
Sometimes people who love each other do that.
No, it was my fault. They were fighting about me.
No, it's not your fault. It's not. None of this is your fault.
The lights.
Don't worry, it's probably a fuse. Come on. Steve, I think there's somebody in the house.
You listen, you go upstairs and lock the door. I'm on my way.
It's the bad man. It's come back to hurt me. I know it.
Nobody's gonna hurt you, Rachel. Not if I have anything to do with it. We gotta go.
Hurry.
Oh, okay.
Central, this is Detective Banks. I'm not getting a response from Charlie 7. Can you back up, meet me there?
Keep running, Rachel.
Drop your gun! Officer, she's with us. Put it down. Put it down. You all right?
Yeah,
Where's Rachel?
she ran next door. She's fine.
Oh, God. That's Officer Frank Thomas. Who did this?
Big man, long blonde hair. I think I hit him.
Thank God you're okay.
I got a dead cop. And that son of a bitch that killed Asner did it. Preston's supposed to be here at 10 o'clock. Somebody had better damn well come up with some answers.
Did you talk to his bureau chief?
Oh, yeah. A bunch of bureaucratic double talk. Nobody's talking about why Asner was killed. I don't care who you answer to. You're sitting down and telling me why one of my men is dead.
I'm sorry about this, but I really have nothing to do with it.
The hell you didn't. You knew Asner's murder was a planned job, and you kept that from us.
No, I knew Asner was up to no good, Lieutenant. But the murder looked like a mugging that had gone too far. All the facts pointed to it.
Except Asner's apartment.
Well, listen, if it's any consolation, my bureau chief has authorized 2 new agents to help find this man.
I needed your help yesterday, Agent Preston. Today, it's too late. I trust the young lady and Dr. Craig are in a safe place.
Yes, sir.
Let's ID this bastard and catch him before he kills anybody else.
I'm on it, sir.
Perhaps Seth is ready to answer his phone. Call him.
You broke communication and made an unauthorized move. Where are you now?
Jayhawk Motel in Kansas City. I'm hit.
Bad?
No.
Then stay in your room. It's very hot outside. We'll get you out of there within 12 hours.
It's time to terminate the contract with Josef. You take care of it. Make sure we're scrubbed.
Yes, may I speak to someone regarding the Peter Asner case?
We just got a tip on the whereabouts of our killer. Does Banks want in on this?
We both do, Agent Preston. We'll call him from my car.
Jayhawk Motel, 5 minutes away.
Where is he? Room 401.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Well, it's your case, Detective. I'm just here to support.
It's your call, Steve. All right, I'm going in the front. I'll need backup.
I'll take the back.
Alive. I know this guy's a cop killer, Steve. We can take him alive.
All right, let's go.
Police business, everyone outside. Somebody watch the elevator.
You've been set up. Drop everything. Get out of there now.
Who did this?
I did.
Just you and me.
hell were you thinking? Did I or did I not make myself clear? I'm trying to solve a case here, but I guess you guys from DC have your own agenda. You know, I am just trying to get something done. Did I or did I not say I wanted him alive?
All right! He killed a cop, Lieutenant. I wasn't waiting for him to kill me, too.
Leave it to the feds.
That's out of line. That's out of line!
Nice shot.
Oh, I just got lucky. Someone must have tipped him off. Come on, let's check this place out. Look at this. Look what I just found. Yeah, it looks like someone sent a signal that fried its memory. We'll never trace anything on it now.
Who has that kind of technology?
The same people that want the information I'm looking for.
I got some good news.
What is it?
The man who killed Asner, Preston shot him.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is.
Good. He was a bad man.
You all right? I'm gonna go in the kitchen and make some lemonade. Who wants to join me?
Come on.
That's okay.
He wanted me to go to the store with her, but I was mad at her, so I stayed in the car. He told me not to get out, but I saw this kitten. And I really wanted to pet him. I chased the cat under a car. And I thought Kate would get mad. And I was trying to get out from under the car when I saw the man's feet. I was afraid he'd see me, so I didn't move.
What happened next?
The cat ran out, and the man dropped his keys. Then the other man, he came up, and they talked for a minute. Then I hit him. The man fell to the ground, and the other man, he took his wallet and his watch. And then he walked away. I'd never seen anyone die before. Not even my mom.
Everything's gonna be okay, Rachel. You're safe now. You're safe.
I'm sorry I took them, but I like the rabbit's foot. Then I was afraid that you'd get mad at me because I took them.
It's okay. Isn't it, Steve?
Rachel, you did the right thing.
Steve, there's something else. The man said something before he died.
Do
Do you remember what he said?
The van.
The van?
I'm gonna check on these keys. How's it going?
Hey, sit down. What do you got? This man has no known identity. Fingerprints come up blank, photo ID nothing. And his passport was forged. Very well financed.
You think he was working alone?
Well, these guys usually do. But right now, I wouldn't bet on it.
Does the name Devan come up for you at all?
Van.
Devan.
What do you mean, like a couch?
We still got a missing disc. Meet me at Asner's in an hour.
What have you got?
Carlson, lock and key.
Carlson, it's Detective Banks. What do you have for me?
Just one thing you might be interested in. It's a lockbox key for a Wanamaker Model 750.
How big is that model?
It's about the size of a cigar box.
Hide that anywhere.
Outside of your pocket, yeah.
Good work. I'll be there in a half hour.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's Steve.
Hi.
Hi.
Listen,
Everything all right?
I want you guys to stay at my place tonight. It's a little bit more secure.
I thought we were safe now.
The man who Preston shot was a professional. He may have not been working alone. You understand? Come on. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
How you doing?
You want to go to Steve's house tonight?
Sure. But why are we going?
Well, I don't know. I thought we'd have some fun. You know, maybe rent a movie and I could cook something up. How about pizza? You like pizza?
You don't make pizza.
Yeah, I do. I make pretty good pizza. Come on. Ladies, I have a confession. I really don't have time to make a pizza right now.
It's okay, Steve. You can bring a pizza home.
Okay, I want you to lock this behind you. Do not open it till I get back. All right?
Steve, I still love you.
I love you too. I'll be back as soon as I can. Asner's keys.
Where the hell did you find those?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. So that's a divan.
Yeah, that's what my dear old grandma used to call a couch. You don't hear it much these days.
It's nice. Let's rip it to shreds.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just worried about Steve.
Why? That man's dead.
Yes, he is. I just don't want Steve to take any unnecessary chances, that's all.
He said he was bringing back pizza. He promised.
That's right. Steve likes to try and keep his promises. Oh, thanks. probably should get inside, okay?
I don't know. This looks like another dead end, Detective. Maybe not. All right. What do you think? Yeah, go on, go on. Oh, yes. There has to be a disc. Yeah. The photo. Senator James Klein of Missouri on a campaign visit to Branson. With the senator's back to the camera, he's speaking with Charlotte Leawood, personal assistant to the senator's counsel, Eric Crowell. Far right. What the hell are you doing? I didn't expect the photo. And that's a bad break for everybody, especially you. Toss the knife. Put everything in this envelope. Now. I'm just protecting the man who pays my salary, not do it. Get up. Go on, get moving.
Hey, you guys done in Asner's apartment? I'd like to get in there and clean it up.
Yeah, we found what we're looking for. It's all yours. You know, I really enjoyed working on this case with you, Detective. I was one step ahead, and you were always just one step behind.
Who's the man who killed Asner?
His name was Josef. The man who did all the dirty work until now. I had to kill him because things were just too damn messy.
You'll never get away with this. The FBI's expecting those files on the senator, and you know it.
I'll just doctor these, and some poor congressman will go to jail for Senator Klein's indiscretions. And I'll sit there with a nice promotion and a fat pay raise. Not that I need the money.
Why are you telling me all this crap?
Well, you know I'm involved, so I can't let you live. That's the price of good police work. Yeah, Preston. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I have the files, and I'm taking a short ride with the detective on the case.
Good work, Preston. I assume you have a plan for the detective.
Yes, sir.
Good. Listen, I want you to take care of the doctor and the little girl as well. I don't want any more loose ends.
Yeah, but sir, they don't know anything. They can't hurt us. I mean, why?
Do it!
Yes, sir. Well, looks like we're going by your house first, Detective.
My house?
Yeah, I know where it is, and I know they're there, so just drive.
Oh, come on, Preston. You don't need to drag them into this. They don't know anything.
No, I agree with you. I've got my orders, no loose ends.
Leave them out of this.
I don't want to do this.
Then don't do it!
I have nothing against any of you. Just shut up and drive. And if you don't cause me any trouble, I'll try to make things quick and painless for everyone, okay?
Why are you making dinner? I thought Steve was bringing home pizza.
I know, I just thought I'd make a salad. Go along with it. Why don't you go wash up? Steve's gonna be here any minute, okay?
Okay.
let's go. I said, let's go. You never get away with this. Don't you worry about it. I learned plenty of things from Joseph.
Julia, I couldn't find the towel.
All right, go out the back. Go out the back. Go next door and tell them to call the police. All right?
Why?
Just do it as
Why
I
do
say.
I have
Just
to
do as
go?
I say.
Steve, why didn't you tell me Agent Preston was coming for dinner?
I'm sorry, Dr. Craig, but I can't stay.
As much as I'd like to be a guest of this nice little family you've put together, I've got a few loose ends to tie up. Since this isn't a social call,
Where's the girl?
She's with friends. I was just cooking dinner for Steve and I.
Oh, that's very sweet. You call your friends, tell them to bring her over here, or I start making things very, very painful for Detective Banks.
You're not gonna hurt her, are you?
Actually, I am. You don't have to do this, Preston. Rachel can't hurt you. She's just a little girl.
she sealed her fate when she saw what Joseph did. And I'm tired of waiting for her.
Let's be friends.
Next time I ask you to do something, you do it.
I wanted to help.
You did.
Why don't you go upstairs and get ready for bed? I'll be up in a minute, okay?
I don't want to.
Go on now, be a good girl.
Good night.
Good night, Rachel. Howard never brought him here, but he knew how to find you anyway when he said he was gonna hurt you guys.
I know, not this time.
We've had our share of disasters. Waco, Ruby Ridge, Oklahoma City. Still, having an agent turn like this, it's the Bureau's worst nightmare. You never get used to it. But these facts speak for themselves.
Does anybody else know about this?
Not a word. This investigation is far from being finished. There may be others.
I'd like to be there when you nail this Eric Crowell.
It's not that simple, Detective. We have to move carefully. The FBI has to do some damage control.
Good night. Isn't that all they do?
You did a good job.
No, I didn't, sir.
Yes?
This is Seaver. Preston's dead. The FBI has the disc. And they're coming for you.
If the FBI has the disc, the senator's career is over. I don't have to share that fate.
I expect to be compensated.
You'll get what's coming to you, Cena.
Innocent people didn't have to die. You could have warned me.
Suspect on the tarmac. Go! Go! Go!
FBI, get out of the car!
It's another gorgeous day here in Kansas City. Sunny skies with temperatures in the 80s. Right now, we have breaking news in the corruption and murder case involving Senator James Klein. Everett Crowell, the senator's legal counsel, is dead after a standoff at a small airport outside Manassas, Virginia. Crowell had eluded authorities in Washington and was fleeing to his private jet at the airport when cornered by the FBI and local police. It is believed that he took his own life. We'll have more details as they become available in local news. Chiefs training camp.